Hi, I'm Crystal with Moonkin Stitchery, and in today's video, I'll be showing you how to make my Blackthorn Irish chain quilt pattern. The size I will create is a twin size quilt measuring at 61 inches by 74 inches. This pattern is available as a free PDF in multiple quilt sizes. The link for that will be down below in the video's description. The fabrics I am using are by Kansas Troubles for Moda Fabrics. The black is a print from Blackbird's Nest, and the cream is KT Favorites Background. The fabric codes are in that free PDF pattern if you would like the exact ones. And let's get started. For the fabrics, you will need 3.5 yards in the black, and this will also include the border, and you'll also need 3 yards of the cream. With the cream yardage, subcut 20 9.5-inch squares, 32 3.5-inch squares, and 7 3.5-inch by width of fabric strips. Leave those as strips because we will be making strip sets. Then with the black yardage, subcut 14 3.5-inch squares, 8 3.5-inch by width of fabric strips, and you will need 21 4-inch squares that are then cut in half at a 45-degree diagonal, leaving you with a total of 42 half triangles. Lastly, this is an important step. No matter what size quilt you will make, you will cut one strip of your border, which for the twin size is a 5.5-inch wide border, and you are going to subcut only one 4.25-inch square. You will then set that rest off to the side for your border, and you'll take that 4.25-inch square and cut it twice at a 45-degree diagonal. This will help avoid some of that fabric waste since you only need one square. And now it's time to create our quilt blocks. First, take one small black triangle, 2 larger black triangles, and 1 cream 3.5-inch square. Sew the larger triangles to the left and right side of that square, and lastly add a smaller triangle to the top, completing a corner triangle, and you'll make a total of 4. Next, select 3 larger black triangles, 1 black 3.5-inch square, 2 cream 3.5-inch squares, and form this block. You'll sew the pieces together on the diagonal to form rows, and then lastly sew those diagonal rows together to complete a half a 9-patch quilt block. You'll repeat this step until you have made a total of 14 half 9-patch quilt blocks. Now we are going to take 2 black 3.5-inch by width of fabric strips and 1 3.5-inch by width of fabric strip and alternate between the two colors, and you'll sew them together on the longest side and make a total of 3 strip sets. Then with those strip sets, you'll subcut them into 3.5-inch by 9.5-inch rectangles. You will need a total of 24 3.5-inch by 9.5-inch rectangles. Once you're done, go ahead and set those off to the side. And now you will take 1 black 3.5-inch by width of fabric strip and 2 3.5-inch by width of fabric strips. Once again, alternate between those two colors and sew them together on the longest side and make a total of 2 strip sets. Then with those strip sets, you'll subcut them into 3.5-inch by 9.5-inch rectangles. You will need a total of 12 3.5-inch by 9.5-inch rectangles. Now that all of our rectangle units are made, you'll take 2 from that first strip set and 1 from the second strip set and form a 9-patch quilt block. Then all you have to do is sew them together to create a 9.5-inch quilt block. And repeat this step until you have a total of 12 9-patch blocks. And that's it. It's now time to piece the quilt top, And with the blocks you made, plus the cream 9.5-inch squares, you'll first lay the cream 9.5-inch squares on point and place 4 of them across and 5 of them down. And then in between those cream blocks, you will place the 9-patch block once again on point. And then on the sides, you'll add the larger half triangles, and then the corners will be the smaller half triangles. Then all you have to do is sew the blocks together into a diagonal row, and then lastly sew those rows together to prepare for your borders. And for your border, you will cut 5.5-inch strips, and I like to sew the borders first on the sides and then the top and bottom. And here is what my quilt looks like all completed. It is hard to see the complete quilt on camera, but stay till the end for a complete image. But for the backing, I am using a Kansas Trouble print from her Chickadee collection a while ago. Once again, that code will be in the pattern. And for the thread choice, I selected Glide Threads in the color Stone. And here is a close-up of my quilt all quilted out. For my Longarm quilters, the pattern I used is called Aurora Feathers, which I will link down below in the video's description. Now don't forget, a free PDF pattern is available in multiple sizes. I do hope you have enjoyed today's tutorial. If you could please take a moment to hit that like and subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can be notified for your next amazing quilt project.